Slide, you jump and press the circle button.
Now that Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is available on the PS5 and people are getting back into the series, and the possibility of the second game being released on PS5 as well, I figured I'd get ahead of the game. People are going to be replaying this game at some point in the near future, whether or not it's because they finished Sly 1 on PS5 and they're digging out their old PS2 or PS3 to finish the series now, or this game gets released on PS5. You're going to want to know some quick ways to get coins. Now, people play these Sly games for many different reasons. If you just play it for the main mission aspect of the game or the story or whatever, you might not like the grinding aspect of getting coins to buy power-ups. So in this guide, I'm going to tell you the quickest way to do that. From starting a brand new save file, we can get Paraglider within minutes. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to use cheat codes, but it's a little bit more fun than it sounds. We're not going to be completely cheating. We're not going to be using cheat codes to just unlock all of the gadgets, but we're going to want to warp to episode 8. The final level of the game is where we're going to be doing this, and you probably don't want to grind for coins once you've basically finished the game. After the opening cutscene of the game, if you pause the game, go to the pause menu, and use the D-pad and the buttons that I tell you by pressing down, up, left, left, R1, right, it'll warp you straight to episode 8. You will basically teleport to the very end of the game. Now, this doesn't mean that the rest of the game is complete. It's absolutely not. You can still go back and do everything. Your progress is still at like 0%. It just sends you to episode 8, all the levels are unlocked, but nothing is done. But from here, we're going to go ahead and select Sly and make your way to this position. If you guys are familiar with the eggs in episode 8, just these random ass eggs that are laying around, they don't give you coins, they continue to respawn, it makes no fucking sense, and they're completely useless. We're going to be using one of those because, weirdly enough, one of the eggs actually does give you coins. It just seems to be an oversight by Sucker Punch. For some reason, maybe all of them were supposed to give you coins in the beginning, but they realized that was a little too OP considering they continuously respawn, so it was taken out, but I guess they forgot one that they left behind. And now I do want to mention this particular egg that respawns with coins isn't always there. As you can see, I walked up to it and it just didn't exist, so you will have to go back to the safe house, reselect Sly. It should respawn at that point. And just make your way back to this position. Now the egg is here, and by the way, it's gonna be super annoying. There's a lot of guards around here, so you're just gonna have to deal with them. I just got absolutely bombarded with a bunch of guards, but eventually, once you clear it all out, you're good to go. Just hit this egg as many times as possible. Coins just keep flying at you, and the eggs just respawn endlessly. I think this is way better than just continually pickpocketing in this game, because that's just kind of tedious and can get a little annoying after a while, especially since you have to track guards down to pickpocket and get loot from, and then sometimes they just don't even have anything good for you. This is good if you just want to like put on a movie or TV show in the background or a YouTube video, watch that while continually playing Sly, because I mean, collecting coins is very grindy anyways. You're probably not going to be very invested or just want to do it in the first place. So being able to multitask while you do this, I think is probably the best way to go. Not only that, like I said earlier, all of the gadgets are unlocked. So you can get them at any point now. All of the levels and gadgets are unlocked. You don't have them, but you can purchase them. So using this coin glitch, I guess it is a glitch or just an oversight by the developers, we can have Paraglider within minutes or any gadget that you want. So you can start the game with any gadget that you want. At this point, we have not completed any missions, and from here you can go back to the main menu and select episode 1 and start the game normally. But if this isn't for you and you prefer to do something else, there actually is a second trick that you can use. So we're going to go ahead and go to episode 7. Like I said, all of the episodes are unlocked and you can start them whenever you want just by going to the main menu. Select episode 7 and start playing that normally. Complete the very first 3 missions and then go to this mission with Murray. It should be RC Combat Club. It is the 4th mission in the game. Take Murray inside of the RC Combat Club, jump into this barrel right here, and from here you are instructed to play as Sly for a little bit. And what I noticed is that there's a lot of guards in this area. and some of them have shiny pockets, but they're just kind of standing still. Normally pickpocketing can be very tedious, very annoying, because you got to track down the guards, and it takes a lot of time. Here, there's 4 guards just standing there right in your immediate vicinity, and you can go pickpocket them. Sometimes, like, all of them spawn in with shiny pockets, which can give you a lot of loot, and you can sell for a lot of coins on the thief net. I went ahead, I just pickpocketed these 3 guards here that had a shiny pocket. It took less than a minute, and then I went back to the safe house, and I got nearly 300 coins from it. It barely took any time at all. And the best part is, once you have collected all the loot that's available, all you have to do is run out into the flashlights of these guards, get a job failed, and it'll reload the level for you. From there, you can just pickpocket again. This method is way faster than the last one that I showed you, but they're both very different, and it comes down to personal preference, what you would rather do. As far as I know, these are the only really 2 fastest way to get coins within Sly 2, other than just fighting guards, you know, breaking structures, or pickpocketing. I mean, this is it. This is the best way to do it. So if you really don't like pickpocketing, or you just want to get the coin collecting out of the way, it's not your favorite part of the game, I definitely recommend these 2 methods. But with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.